Shakur Stevenson dominates and becomes the first to stop a veteran fighter. Stay tuned. Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working now. I'm in Omaha. I covered the Terrence Crawford versus Jose Benavidez main event. Very good fight. And I want to talk about the fighter that was on the undercard. That was Shakur Stevenson and his performance. It was part of the, I think, the co-feature on the televised portion of ESPN, or it might have been on ESPN Plus. And Shakur Stevenson, he looked very impressive. In my honest opinion, I've seen him fight live a couple of times at this point, and this was his most complete and impressive performance. Not just because he got the first round stoppage, but who he stopped. And, you know, there's a lot of boxing fans who are fans of the sport, but they don't do their research. So hopefully I can shed some light on different things so you guys know why, me particularly, why I was impressed with Shakur Stevenson here. Now, Shakur Stevenson fought a fighter from Romania who was 21. Well, his current record is 21-3, right? And now one of the knockout losses is to him. So basically, at 20 plus fights. And the thing that's impressive, he's older than Shakur Stevenson, and he's a veteran. Shakur Stevenson has been fighting like 4 or 6 rounders and things like that, and he's in there with like a gamey, cagey type of veteran. And the veteran, Virio Simon, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, Simon Simon, he has been in there previously with guys like Scott Quigg and also Lee Selby, you know, guys who have been champions. And Scott Quigg is a big power puncher that fought recently against Oscar Valdez and broke his jaw. He's also fought against Carl Frampton in a UK tear-up. And despite fighting a champion like that and Lee Selby and guys that are punchers, this guy never got stopped by any of them. And then Shakur Stevenson blasts him out in 1 round. It makes it look really easy, very surgical. And it looked like, just from watching the fight live, it looked like Simon was coming out trying to prove something. Like he was trying to show that I'm the KG veteran, but I like the poise and composure showed by Shakur Stevenson, who's a young fighter. You know, he just reached 8-0. So this is what I'm talking about, people. When I like to see development. You know, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, you know, I want to see a bit more from Ryan Garcia, because I think his last 2 fights haven't looked like his previous fights, you know. But this is what I look for from young fighters. Joey Spencer, another one of my guys. You know, I like to see this development where you see like they're actually learning. This is the part where they're turning pros and their confidence are growing. But based on their age group too, just being young fighters, they're starting to mature. You got to understand, like, if you're a grown-ass man like me, you know, puberty is done. You're the height you're going to be and stuff like that. But these guys are still developing, still coming into their man strength and coming to their own. And the average guy doesn't stop puberty, they say, until like 21 to 25. So these guys have room to just keep growing and, you know, growing into their frame and stuff like that. So to see this from Shakur Stevenson, very impressive. He went in there and bombed out a veteran who, again, hadn't been stopped by a puncher like Scott Quigg, you know. And Scott Quigg fought him, had more experience and Scott Quigg just fought him last year. You know, it was actually the dude's last fight before Shakur Stevenson. So to see Shakur Stevenson just dispatch of him in 1 round, and, you know, beautiful counter shots, and show that composure, it shows that this kid has potential if he stays on the right track. You know, we already knew he had potential from the Olympics and getting a silver medal. They're not just handing those out, but I like everything I see. Shout out to Newark. It looks like y'all got one. You know, Michael B. Jordan and then also Shakur Stevenson repping for Jers. So I just like to see it, and I wanted to shed some light on it from seeing it live. The kid looks like he's the truth, and he looks like he's growing and just developing, and, you know, coming into the fighter he wants to be, you know. And he has a lot of people on his side that want to see him win, like the Jay Princes, Andre Ward. He has really good mentorship. You know, Jay Prince is just a business savvy person to have on your side winning. He just came out with a book, and he knows how to get respect, things like that. He's, you know, people in his industry, you know, the industries that he conquered, they all respect Jay Prince. You know, his son's out here moving, and, you know, he was able to build something out of nothing. Shout out to Texas. And then same thing, Andre Ward. I mean, I don't really have to say much about that. Undefeated, well-spoken, articulate, you know, great fighter. And, you know, that's Shakur Stevenson's favorite fighter and now mentor. So, you know, I think everything's going to be right with Shakur Stevenson as long as he stays on this track, keeps taking his career serious, you know, manage his weight in his off season, and don't get distracted, because as you get more popular and bigger, you know, the distractions come. So you have to have a level of discipline I understand a lot of people in boxing come from nothing, but you have to be able to stay away from those vices to focus on what you got to focus on. But as far as a fighter, he's developing well, and I'm definitely checking for his upcoming fights, and I'm going to catch him anytime he's fighting if I can. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.